The air crackled with tension. A capacity crowd filled the chamber. All eyes were on the former president. Donald J. Trump, a man who needs no introduction, strode to the podium. This wasn't 2017, it wasn't 2021, it was 2025, and the political landscape felt as raw and unsettled as ever. He was back in the belly of the beast, ready to roar. This wasn't a State of the Union address. This was a call to arms, a declaration that the fight was far from over. Trump's voice boomed through the chamber, echoing his supporters' fervent energy. He painted a picture of America in peril, a nation teetering on the edge of chaos. His words, laced with his signature blend of bravado and grievance, ignited both cheers and jeers. The Capitol Hill showdown had begun. "We're going to make America great again. Again," Trump thundered. The familiar slogan, met with a mix of cheers and groans, signaled his return to familiar territory, the economy. He railed against inflation, blaming the Biden administration for the skyrocketing price of eggs. "Remember, $1.99 a dozen. Now look," he exclaimed, holding up a grocery receipt like a damning piece of evidence. His solution, a potent cocktail of familiar promises, energy independence through deregulation. "Drill, baby, drill," he roared, igniting cheers from the Republican side. But then a curveball. He announced the creation of a new department, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, as he insisted on calling it with a sly grin. Its purpose, to slash wasteful spending, naturally. And who better to lead this crusade than the man who embodies efficiency itself? "My good friend, a genius, Elon Musk," he declared, gesturing to the gallery where Musk sat, offering a thumbs up. The economy, however, was just the warm-up act. Trump, never one to shy away from a fight, dove headfirst into the culture wars. He rattled off a list of executive orders he vowed to enact if he returned to power. English as the official language of the United States. The Gulf of Mexico renamed to the Gulf of America. Denali would revert back to Mount McKinley. Then came the social issues, delivered like hammer blows. An executive order banning men from women's sports, recognizing only two genders. The complete dismantling of diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. He held up a picture of Peyton McNabb, a former high school athlete, as a cautionary tale of the dangers of transgender athletes. The chamber, already buzzing with a nervous energy, felt like it could erupt at any moment. Section 4, the wall and beyond. Immigration, a cornerstone of his previous campaigns, took center stage once again. Trump boasted about his administration's success in curbing illegal immigration, citing a decrease in border crossings. "We built the wall and it worked," he proclaimed, ignoring the fact that much of the wall remained unfinished. He detailed his plans to further fortify the border, deploying the military and bolstering border patrol. Those apprehended, he declared, would be swiftly deported back to their countries of origin or in some cases sent to Guantanamo Bay. The crowd roared with approval. The message was clear: security over empathy, strength over compassion. It was a familiar refrain, one that had resonated deeply with his base in the past. And judging by the cheers echoing through the chamber, it seemed that message still held considerable power. Section 5, echoes of discontent. Trump's speech, however, wasn't just about policy proposals, it was about settling scores. He lashed out at the Democrats, accusing them of being obstructionists, of putting their own political interests above the needs of the American people. "They wouldn't applaud if I found the cure for cancer," he bellowed, his voice dripping with sarcasm. He reserved his most pointed barbs for President Biden, calling him the worst president in the history of this country. The air crackled with tension as Democrats in the audience erupted in protest, holding up signs reading "false" and "shame." Chants of "USA, USA" from the Republican side clashed with boos and jeers from across the aisle. Congressman Al Green, a vocal critic of Trump, was eventually escorted out of the chamber after repeatedly interrupting the speech.